the last step in the sandbox preparation is to deploy OML4Py or machine learning for Python and Jupyter notebooks on the base database service in order to be to use machine learning models and artificial intelligence. For this deployment, there is another script, and you need to add the script and specify the variables. The database SID, you can take it also from Cloud Console here. This is the database SID. It's the name of the database actually. And the strong password. This password is just as an example. You don't have to use the same password, and I advise you not to use the same password. The PDB name is optional because we have just one single PDB. So this is everything you need to specify, and you can run the script. Okay, my OML4Py, Python, and Jupyter notebook was installed successfully. And you can see here my Jupyter notebook is already running on the local host and the port number 8888. I have a token here I need to use in order to connect to this Jupyter console. So let me, I already have a tunnel, an SSH tunnel open on this port number in my first SSH connection in the first video. So I just need to copy this URL here, and I can open another tab in my browser, and then I have to specify the token from the output of the script when the installation was finished. This is the Jupyter notebooks running on my same database, on my same base database service, using the same pluggable database, using the demo user schema. And I'm going to create a new notebook here, Python 3. And I'm going to check if my database connection is up and running. So here you have in the output of the script, you have a sample code we can use to check the database connectivity. So you see here I'm using the same user, the same password, the host name of my base database server compute node, and the name of the pluggable database with the domain name as the service name. And this is the connection information I'm using to connect my Python session with OML, Oracle Machine Learning, to my pluggable database. Let me see if it works. It works. So my connection is up and running. And now, for example, I can open a cursor on my database and display my database version. So I'm going to create a cursor on the connection, and I'm going to display the database version. This is a 19.19 database running on this base database service. And now let's see if I can retrieve the same data using that query to query the object storage using the credentials, the cloud credentials I created, to list those 3 files I have in object storage. And you can see here the 3 files. I have cloud service JSON, input SQL, and people CSV. The 3 files I show you here, here, and here. So this is the Jupyter Notebook running, and you can run Oracle Machine Learning. It is good practice to close the connections and the cursors. When you open, for example, a cursor, it is good practice to close it before you go and run other code in Oracle Machine Learning, in OML.